Yeah, over the years, we've told many stories here on Chronicle that have inspired people to try different things. The next story maybe takes that to another level.
Yeah, this Manchester man is trying a whole new career, all because he watched an episode of New Hampshire Chronicle.
Yeah.
He wants to be a comedian.
A comedian. Stand-up is no easy task, but for this guy, it's even more of a challenge.
He's here for you tonight. He's one of our favorite comics. You're going to love him. Please put your hands in Paul Landwehr. Let him know, Paul Landwehr.
For Manchester comedian Paul Landwehr, being up on this stage in front of a live audience is kind of a big deal.
When it comes to fight or flight, I'm a huge proponent of flight. I picked up my girl and ran back to the car.
Like any comedian, he's under a lot of pressure to be funny.
That was asking me for 3 references. I only have 2 parents.
What's different for Paul, he finds the limelight kind of scary.
No, I've never liked public speaking, ever.
So you said comedy would be perfect?
I don't know why.
Paul Landwehr has a constant battle with anxiety. As a kid growing up, just the idea of being in front of a crowd was no laughing matter.
I'd freak out, and I used to get crazy anxiety about it. So no, I've never liked talking in front of classes. I've never liked talking in front of people.
And for the most part, through school and adulthood, Paul avoided being in front of crowds, working just about any number of jobs around Manchester.
I've worked every job there is. I've been a janitor, landscaper, retail.
And it was at his retail job one fateful night, Paul happened to catch this on the TV.
This is yours. Like, when you're up there, it's yours.
It was an episode of New Hampshire Chronicle featuring comedian Doug Blay teaching a stand-up comedy class. It was everyday people taking their interest in comedy all the way to a live stage.
I do want just a pair of shoes. I'm a size 4 with no lights at the bottom of them.
I was actually watching Chronicle, and at night, it was a very short shift, but in that short period of time, I found something that is now my passion, which is comedy.
Like the subjects in the story, Paul always had a great sense of humor. After seeing the comedy class on TV, he thought, why not? The anxious funny man signed up for some classes and hit the open mic circuit.
I think what really freaked me out was when I did hit my first open mic, I didn't expect to see like 20 other people going after the same dream, and I was number 17, and that's when I realized, all right, now it's time to, write every single night. Now it's time to find out how I can get on stage, whether it's a band playing, can I do 5 minutes, whether it's a cafe, do you have an open mic scene? Let's just get up as much as I can.
Over the years, Paul has worked dozens of shows all over the region and honed his comedy act with many of the jokes on him and his personal life.
A little bit about me, guys. I'm 20 years old and actually finally moved out of my parents' basement, so yeah. Yeah, woo! Killing it, right? Yeah. Thank you. It got flooded.
You don't mind touching the personal stuff?
Oh, no. That's what it's about. You're naked up there. I mean, I'm not naked, don't worry.
Here's how to be fun. We met Paul on the stage of the Manchester Community Theater to see what it's like for him to be funny and anxious. Do you still get anxiety up there?
Oh, yeah.
To add to the pressure, this is also the gymnasium of the Jewish Federation, where one of Paul's comic heroes, Adam Sandler, once played basketball. It didn't stop him from rattling off his one-liners.
I used to have a job as a bouncer. Thought I had the job, but then I got a $30 fine for loitering. And this is, now I get to tell my story, how, what I've dealt with in my own life, and I get to kind of present it in my own funny way. So what's going on with this mess? Here he is.
Paul has no problem making people laugh about his family life or struggles with things like anxiety and depression. In fact, as they say, laughter is kind of like the best therapy.
I'm 28 years old, I'm still living at home, so I can talk about how, I feel like this loser still, but all right, instead of just making it the Debbie Downer, let's laugh about this.
The other day I was correct when I said butt naked instead of buck naked. I was like, who cares, Dad? Just put your pants back on.
Paul's goal now, besides moving out of his parents' house, becoming a national headliner someday, and maybe inspire others with mental health issues to take a chance, even if something seems impossible.
But you can do it. You can move on. You can learn to control the anxiety, and you can move forward in life. You really can. If you're scared of something, but you really want to do it, don't even hesitate.
Thank you guys very much. My name is Paul Landwehr. You guys have been awesome.
Coming up, the first tax